What's up, everyone? I'm back with a special video. Now, what you're thinking, what kind of special video? Well, not just any special video. Yes, the wrestling hat, the Undertaker hat is back on. No, that means the Dream Point Series list is back in full swing. Yes. And so expect, more Dream Point videos in the upcoming weeks or months, depending on how I work this out, okay? Because, hey, it's going to be loads of fun, actually. I know it's kind of, been just waiting there, waiting for more big lists, to come. So finally, I decided, you know what? I'm bringing it back in full force. With maybe maybe 6, 7 people in the upcoming weeks, like I said, or something like that. It depends, okay? And what better way to kickstart off this Dream Point Series list with the only gold medalist, and that is Kurt Angle. Yes, because I've been hearing some little, whispers throughout the wrestling world. Is like, oh, what's going on with Kurt Angle? It's like, oh yes, Kurt Angle and Cody Rhodes are going to have a match, in my opinion, a dream match. And that's going to happen. And happen especially next month at WhatCulture's, WhatCulture Pro Wrestling's first internet pay-per-view, which is going to be stacked in its own right, because Jim Ross and Jim Cornette are going to be there. So that's going to be pretty cool. So we'll shout out to WhatCulture Pro Wrestling. You guys are fun and entertaining. Adam Blampia, you're fun. Jack the Jobber, you're pretty cool. Simon Miller, dude, go for it, man. Chase your dreams. Be a pro wrestler, man. I'm supporting you. Okay, but anyway, I'm getting off topic. It's time to give you guys my top 10 dream opponents for one of the only Olympic gold medalists in wrestling history. That is Kurt Angle, okay? So here we go. Believe it or not, there will be no honorable mentions on this list, believe it or not, okay? So I'm going to dive right in, because kicking off this list is actually a duo. Yes, a duo. And you're probably thinking, wait, what do you mean by that? Yes, for the first time ever in a Dream Point Series video, I'm putting a tag team on this list, and that is Chad Gable and Jason Jordan, coming at number 10, because if you kind of think about it, there's a lot of similarities between Gable, Jordan, and Kurt Angle. They're all amateur wrestlers. They're all NCAA champions, and of course, for Chad Gable's sake, he also competed at the Olympics. Same with Kurt Angle, and almost a mere decade apart. Or something like that. Almost 20 years. Okay, Chad Gable competed at the 2012 Olympic Games. Kurt Angle, the '96 Olympic Games in Atlanta. There's a lot to behold there, and imagine what you could do with the magic between either one of them, Jordan or Chad, against Kurt Angle. You could have potentially a pure good wrestling match. You can probably make it like a couple stages kind of thing. Start as an era match, make a Greco-Roman, and then make a tentacle match or a tentacle masterpiece right then and there. Because my goodness, I've seen them wrestle. They are magnificent in the ring, and they're just oozing so much potential. And they are true, purebred talent that really should definitely keep an eye on in the coming years. Okay, they have a whole career ahead of them. Okay, and one of them to step foot in the ring with Kurt Angle, that would be the icing on the cake for their careers. Okay, and of course, for some reason, just look at them. Their look, obviously, they're kind the wrestling style, but their look kind of reminds me of the old school Scott and Rick Steiner. You kind of think about it. Those pretty cool 80s style patterns on their trunks. It's all there. You got the formula right there. Huh. No, that sounds like a future candidate for this list, actually. Maybe. We'll think about it, okay? Coming at number 9, Damien Sandow, the intellectual savior of the masses. The reason why I put him on this list is, well, let's see. Think about this, okay? Damien Sandow is very good on the mic. He's also good in the ring. He's a good entertainer. Same with Kurt Angle. And of course, I can just imagine the mic work between Damien Sandow and Kurt Angle. And also, here's an interesting thing. Kurt Angle also follows the 3 I's. You guys know what those 3 I's are. Intensity, integrity, and intelligence. This could be a pseudo battle of intelligence, as you can see here, because Damien Sandow is, as his moniker was, the intellectual savior of the masses. And of course, oh my God, I still remember that. You ignoramus! And he would just go off on this whole tangent or spiel. And just to take what a Damien Sandow style promo or a moment of him, and then throw in something maybe that Kurt Angle would do, you could get some very good entertainment value there. But then all that could build to a good storyline. Maybe, but we could have a good technical match right on hand for Damien Sandow, and would also be a good test for Sandow as well, because he's going up against the Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle, which of course it's going to get a little redundant in a little bit. But hey, this could be a true test for him actually, because he's probably never faced anyone like a Kurt Angle, actually. So that would be pretty cool. But of course, then again, Kurt Angle's never matched wits with a guy that quote unquote could be intelligent or more intelligent than he is, actually. So it's a battle of intelligence as I'm putting it right there. Okay? So we'll underline mark right there, actually. So there you go. Coming at number 8, Jack Swagger. Is there any reason why Jack Swagger would make this list? Because it was real obvious written in the stars that they're trying to push Jack Swagger to be kind of like Kurt Angle. Think about it, okay? The all-American angle. Of course, they had the We the People, him staying with WhatCulture. He was trying to be sort of like Kurt Angle. And in fact, he goes so far as to use the ankle lock, or now called the Patriot lock. So there you go. So it's pretty much like, would you say American hero versus gold medalist, or trying to be Battle of the American Heroes? I don't know. No, but definitely they're more like clear-cut images of each other. But with more, of course, there's the mere age difference, obviously. But still, okay, age is not a factor in this thing, okay. But still, I can totally see a good technical ground game when it comes to Jack Swagger and Kurt Angle, because they're both very well at what they do. They're just oozing potential. Jack Swagger, he still is trying to find his footing, because, well, let's see, I could really write a whole book on what Jack Swagger's career so far in the WWE, but I still think he still has a lot more potential to say with the company. Okay, keep building up what he's doing. Okay, but anyway, that's Jack Swagger. Let's focus on Kurt Angle. All right. Coming at number 7, Bob Backlund. The reason why I put him on this list is you kind of think about it. Let's think about this. Okay, back in the 80s. Okay, Bob Backlund was the man. He was very good in the ring, okay? Fans flocked to him. They looked to him to be a good hero. He was so good in the ring, okay? He could take a guy to the ground. He can really, do everything. The only thing he couldn't do was, obviously fly, but that's anything but that. But of course, Backlund was kind of like a pseudo Kurt Angle of that era, actually, and factor in an incredible title reign and the people they compete in the ring against, and of course, then eventually, obviously, the story is that he did lose the belt to the Iron Sheik, actually, who eventually lost it to Hulk Hogan. But of course, that's a story for another day. So, but yeah, just imagine something of a Bob Backlund against someone of a Kurt Angle, okay? Both depth in amateur wrestling, Greco-Roman wrestling, and they can shoot, actually. They can really bring something to the table. And of course, Backlund, even though these days he's a little loony, he's out there, actually. And not to mention, this guy could run for president, if you kind of think about that. Well, technically he was governor of, I forget what state it was, but of course, eat your heart out, Jesse Ventura. But still, imagine that, okay? Just imagine the star power of Bob Backlund facing Kurt Angle. Just almost 2 clear-cut images. Just having a good, pure match. They could get down and dirty. Hell, just make this match a good submission match, and you would have a very good match. Okay, of course, it would be a pseudo pass on a church kind of thing, but of course, it would be like Kurt Angle wrestling the predecessor kind of thing, because because Bob Backlund was that generation's Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle was then the next guy, during the, late 90s into the early millennium. And then, of course, the guy keep passing the torch kind of thing to that kind of gimmick, actually. Or a guy that, buys, the pure good technical game, actually. There you go. Coming at number 6, Kevin Owens. Yes. I put him on the list because of one thing, okay? Let's let's cut the persona of, the prize fighter persona, or let's cut out the gimmick that he was, wrestling's worst nightmare. Let's go back to what his early roots was. Kevin Steen's early gimmick was Mr. Wrestling, and he truly was Mr. Wrestling. Kevin Steen or Kevin Owens, what do you want to call him these days, okay? He truly had some big potential, okay? Hence why he became the moniker Mr. Wrestling. He could fly, he could wrestle, he could get down and dirty, he could do everything that he could do in the ring, actually, okay? And of course, obviously, that's what he's done, actually. And what he would do is, pretty much just match up with a good mind game, or a good chess match against Kurt. Of course, would be a good technical match, maybe, but of course, Kevin Owens could probably just say, "F that, let's get down and dirty. I want to beat the crap out of you." And of course, Kurt, he can fight actually. So there you go. And yeah, it's just like I just mentioned earlier. It's kind of like another passing of the torch. Being the big Mr. Wrestling kind of persona. The pure good talent. Backlund, Kurt Angle, Mr. Wrestling Kevin Steen, American Alpha, anyone that kind of, knows what they're doing, the good mat and technician stuff, the technical prowess, the just all around pure essence of the whole business. There you go. But like I said, could get messy, yes, okay? Throwing a harsh element, yeah. Things could get ugly in a hurry, because I've seen Ladder War from Ring of Honor. Holy crap. Remember that match between Owens and Dean Ambrose that I believe was the Royal Rumble? Holy crap. Good Lord. That was one hell of a spot. So that's something to think about. All right? Coming at number 5 is Dean Ambrose, actually. Why not? If I'm going to make a list, might as well put Dean Ambrose, everyone's favorite lunatic fringe. And, of course, I know he's a polar opposite of Kurt Angle. But then again, Kurt Angle has faced characters or personas or other guys of a much more polar opposite look, actually. Like Kurt Angle was, the pure ground game specimen, relaxed rules kind of thing. Or he could even be a hybrid fighter. And let's see, he's taking on, punks like, or that kind of gimmick kind of thing. He's also wrestled bigger guys, guys like The Big Show, and Kane, even the Monster Abyss in Impact Wrestling, actually. So, yeah, so it depends, on how well he can adapt to different situations. And I think the reason why I put Ambrose on this list would be not only be a test to Dean Ambrose, but also be a test to Kurt Angle to see if he can still adapt to a different environment and a different situation, especially when it comes to a guy that's called the lunatic fringe in Dean Ambrose. And why the hell not? And of course, Ambrose, he's the WWE champion. Why the hell not? That's another freaking reason. If you're Kurt Angle, if you're gonna come back to WWE, which I don't know if that will happen, but of course that was the past. This is now. So. Hell, that would be pretty cool. You go out to the top dog. That would be Dean Ambrose, obviously. But, of course, that's on SmackDown. Of course, now we're back to the whole big draft split. Of course, forget about it. I'm rambling. Forget it, okay? So, just think about that. That just, a good test for Ambrose and a good test to see if Kurt Angle can still hang with the young guys, okay? And with a guy of a complete polar opposite or, more of a relaxed rules or a brawler-esque style of Dean Ambrose. All right. Coming in at number 4, Finn Balor. Yeah, why the heck not? Okay, so at this point I was contemplating putting Shinsuke Nakamura, but then I realized these two have already fought, actually. Yes, in New Japan, actually. The reason why Finn makes this list is another testament for Finn, and also to see how well he can stack up against a guy like Kurt Angle, as well as Kurt Angle, pretty much, telling the young guy, give me your best shot, pal, that kind of thing. And also, it'd be it's like a polar opposite kind of fighting styles. You got Kurt Angle with his pure wrestling style, plus he has, I understand, at the end someone told me, is that he can get down and dirty, and of course, he has a little bit of an MMA style match, or I don't know. But of course, what Finn has is the Japanese hard-hitting style, which is almost similar to the what Kurt Angle has. When it blends that and the MMA style kind of thing. Plus, It's all there, okay? The formula's all there, actually, and plus they can both fly. Of course, let's see, so essentially it's battle the coup de grace versus, the ankle lock and that kind of thing. Then you got the ankle slam versus the Bloody Sunday, or now the 1916, where those moves are called now. It's just pretty much, like another passing of the torch kind of thing. Big testament to Kurt Angle and a big testament to Finn to see, it's like a fine tune to see how Finn does against a much more established Kurt Angle, actually. So there you go. Coming at number 3, Seth Rollins, okay? The guy that calls himself the architect and the hope of tomorrow kind of thing. I don't know. Whatever he's going for these days. And, kind of think about that. If Seth was able to lock horns with more varying guys like a Sting or guys like John Cena, then here's another one. Why not in Kurt Angle? And Kurt Angle, once again, this would be another good testament to him, saying, okay, give me your best shot, kid. I'll take what you got. Actually, I'll make you good, and kind of thing. Essentially, yeah, it could be potentially a good dream match. Actually, Plus, could be a remnants of a classic Kurt Angle Triple H match, maybe because Rollins has kind of changed up his style a little bit now. Using the pedigree and all that. As obviously the curb stomp has been deemed dangerous, actually. So I don't know. It could go either way, actually. So there you go. Coming in at number 2, Daniel Bryan. Yes, another pseudo-hybrid match I could definitely see happen here between, kind of like similar with Finn Balor or any other guy, okay? So, like I said earlier, Kurt Angle adept at the wrestling ground game. Daniel Bryan also adept at so many different styles, as well as the Japanese hurrying style, the MMA style. You got a perfect match, but of course, hopefully, if Daniel Bryan was still able to compete at the top of his game, this would be another good proving ground match to see if he can get back in the ring, still go the distance, and of course the same would go for Kurt Angle, actually. So there you go. And of course, obviously, it would just be a good. Just make a regular hybrid rules match, okay? We don't need another MMA fiasco like he did with frickin' Jeff Jarrett in TNA wrestling. Good lord, don't bring that up because that was stupid, actually. But anyway, just make a good hybrid match, and there you go. Make them go the distance. A good proving ground match for both of them. See if Kurt Angle can still go the distance. All right, and of course, number 1, who might kick? It's Bret Hart, okay? When Bret Hart actually mentions that in his own book that when he was playing on Tone Back to the company after this was true, actually I read this, was that he was playing on Tone Back sometime 2002 or 2003, and he actually said he wanted to, if he ever came back, he wanted to meet Kurt Angle or Brock Lesnar and see if he can fine tune them and make him a good match. And hell, that the writing was right there, actually. But of course, obviously, Bret was still going through some problems at that time. But still, the writing was right there on the wall. Come on, you have the Olympic gold medalist against the excellence of execution. Okay, the writing is all there. You could essentially just make the match right then and there. You can just craft it. You can just watch it happen and unfold. Okay, no flashy storylines. Pure good wrestling match. They can get down dirty, fly. I don't care. There you go. The point for the perfect and ultimate dream match that every fan, obviously, including myself, we would all like to see. And of course, there you go. Enough said there. You know what, Scott? I mentioned Scott Steiner earlier, so yeah, that would have been a good honorable mention, actually. So, but I think they might have wrestled at least on one occasion, but still, the ultimate dream match would be Kurt Angle and Bret Hart. There you go. Enough said. Those are my top 10 dream opponents. Let me know what you think. If there's anyone I missed, let me know. Thumbs up this video, subscribe to my channel, and keep tuned here for some more awesome videos.